Hello everybody, welcome back to Surrounded. I was attempting to fill up my character with a whole bunch of food and water and everything else like that. I realized I don't have any water, and I just ate all my food, and these guys decided they wanted to come up here and smack me in the face. But today we are at the mall. There's some really creepy music going on. We had already started on the mall at the end of the last episode, and I had to stay here because it got really late, so we need to get moving as quickly as possible. This week, we have got several things that we need to finish, but first things first, let's finish out this mall, figure out whether or not we're going to find anything worth going back to sell, and then there's a couple of things I was thinking it might be a good idea to go back to the trader for, and one of those is radiation tablets, because I haven't found any radiation tablets. And that's going to be a little bit important because I'm at like 61%. I'm not sure exactly what will happen, if we'll slowly get sick, if we won't heal up all the way, or how it works precisely. But I can't imagine being full of radiation is actually going to help my character. Okay, please, food. That is really what— oh geez, what did I do to my leg? Loot all. Okay, I think it broke my leg. Alright. Dude, I have another lunchbox. Probably should check to see if there was anything in that lunchbox, but I'm actually just trying to get out of here. I have got plans and strats for this week, you know? There is up here, there's a little bit of garbage. Let's check that. Helicopter? Okay. Abandoned high-tier crate, military. There's a really big, tall dude out there. Whoa! Dude, what the heck is even this? There's an MRE. Let's take that. Bandages, let's put those in there. Ammo. BFG ammo. Alright. Invalid move, I can't stack those? Okay, yes I can. Armor repair kit. Military gloves? Dude, can I have this box though? There's some more gloves for sale. Guardian sight. A unique sight used for only the Guardian rifle. Which we now have. Man, I wish I could pick up containers and take it home because that is such a good container. That's got a lot of storage space. Dude, there are so many good containers hidden all over the world. It definitely is worth looking in weird places to find things. There's so much stuff in here. I really need a vehicle. Okay. 56 slots. The price is 30. Sleeping bag. Clothing. Dude! There's a dry bag. Hang on. Toothbrush. Drop. I would really like to find a spot for that bag. Dude, bag within a bag within a bag! Question. Because I just checked that and the plane obviously just went over us. Oh, I'm stuck. Does that mean that is what signifies when stock has been restocked, basically? Did I go into this gym? I think I did. Okay, let's go back to the trader. I just want to take a peek. I know we just went there yesterday, but there was an update over the weekend, and I want to make sure I know what we're expecting, because I think that they put a limit on how much money the traders now have. So let's find out what our limits are and what they will and won't buy, and whether or not they divided it up to where traders can only buy certain things. It would be a good idea to know these things. That, and I think I'm pretty sure I've got copies of these exact same weapons, or some of them, not the named one, but some of the other weapons at home that I'm not currently using, and having two of them is probably not going to help. But having more meds might help, and I have a bag full of what could potentially be more meds. First off, we have the Wandering Trader. Okay. What's just selling? Currency, he has 132. Okay. And then 10. Okay, which means I should have a lot of money, right? Whoa. I have lots of money. I have a can opener on me though, right? I do not need this other can opener, so I'll sell it to somebody else. Military pants, 12 slots. Mine have 12 slots. Armor protection is 6%. Mine's 5. A helicopter has crashed in the valley. What? Do you have the same amount of money? Or are all you sharing one money pool? Okay, they do not share the same money pool. Okay, alright. Do I have anything else in here that I want to sell? Weapon cleaning kit, 12 gauge. Okay. There was one thing that I don't have meds for, and that is radiation. You have radiation tablets, don't you? Oh, I really thought I was going to find something for radiation in here, though. Concrete, tape, wooden logs, scrap. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Why? Oh, my water! Oh, okay. I have this lunchbox, and this lunchbox. I need to do something about this. This is stupid. Polymer loot crate. I have 1,000. What's in this? Oh no, do you want to play loot box game? You know what? I might want to do that at some point. I can see why they probably exist. I'm just not going to do it right now. Okay, now it's like almost nighttime. Sleep. There we go. Now let's go back. Hate to do that because it's going to use up a whole lot of my food. Okie dokie. Let's run back. It is very early in the morning. It's a great time for us to try and get back. Now leaving the valley safe zone, I wonder if I can see, if I go up a little bit, if I can find that helicopter that crashed. If there's a helicopter that crashed and it's telling me about it, chances are there is loot having to do with it? Yes? Yeah, I think it's definitely time for us to stop goofing off here and head back to base. Get everything put up. We have got a sewer area, not a sewer area, a... what do you call that? A subway area that we need to clear. A plague heart for less of a... I don't know what they're called in this game, but basically a plague heart to take care of. And some possible bandits, assuming they're in the same place. I can tell you, I was having fun trying to take those guys out, and I made a stupid mistake, but if they are still stationed down there, that might be a good place for us to find some loot too. Is this the helicopter that fell? Could have swore there was a helicopter before. Could be wrong. Oh! Who was shooting? We're talking bandits, or... They are shooting the heck out of that tree. I think they're aiming at me instead of the bad guys. Yeah, I kind of figured you'd hear me. Shoes, cans, ammunition, drop, and loot. Mark as a search container, okay. Oh boy, oh boy. Good heavens. Oh, there's probably another vehicle right there I can break down. Looks like a big old pileup happened. Okay. Like, there's smoke there again. I actually think that's a bandit camp that I had gotten myself into. Oh, good lord. I have got so much crap. Okay, I emptied all of that. Okay, I have finally put away everything from our trip, and I think today we're going to try to start with making the construction thing. We need 10 scrap, 10 logs. Let me see how many I have stored up. It would be nice if I could actually make myself some more containers and get some stuff organized. And besides, it probably wouldn't hurt for me to get some of this stuff out of here so I can see a little bit better. Not that the trees don't come back, because they do. Okay, that's 19 logs. We'll sneak up on this tree. Maybe if I get enough, I'll also be able to make the weapons workbench, which would help me hopefully fix my weapons. And yeah, I think I'm stuck at 80%. My radiation is way too high. At least I'm guessing that's actually what's causing my problem is my radiation. Maybe there's a workbench that allows me to turn my materials into something that helps me with radiation. Okay, so I need the construction workbench. Craft. Okay. Place. Let's put it right there. Construction. Oh. Military supply. Ooh, you could actually craft yourself. Oh, well, you need crates in order to do that. How do you get the original crates? Is that what that guy was selling? Is he sells crates? Storage buildings, beast marker, block spawn. Sleeping bag, wooden doors, a water well. But... okay, if I was to make this... say I wanted to move my base to, like, this floor? Base marker. I'm still not able to do anything with anything in here, you know, other than search. Okay. Well, maybe there's something else that I need. Disassembly workbench? High quality metal, wooden log, nails, materials, high quality... we need 3. Okay. Disassembly needs 5. And then we need 50 logs and 25 nails. Which gave me 10. Okay. We're gonna need more scrap. Okay. Well, yeah, now I know how to build things. My concern is how do I... okay, that's just some of what I need, though. How do I fully customize the building that I'm in? And is this possible? Alright, let's get out of here. I have tinkered with the stuff in the things long enough. It is fixing to be nighttime, but once we go downstairs, it's not really going to matter. Except that, let me check my flashlight. Yeah, my flashlight looks good. Okay. Nah! It's practically impossible to get away from that. Okay. Turn my light on. We're gonna go down here, which was a bad idea. We're gonna do it anyway. So very creepy in here. So incredibly creepy. Okay, let's do this quietly. Do they react to flashlights? Yes, they do. Okay, now we know. I don't typically play around outside during the dark, you know? What am I hearing? I found the rack! Dude, actually I do need those. I haven't found anything to break stone on my own yet. Okay. Alright, you guys come here. Yeah? Alright. Have you figured out how to use this? Yes or no? There we go. Now I can see again. Okay. Wait for it. Good heavens. Okay, and of course we can't open this. Speaking of which, do we have any points I could actually put into something? I have 4 points. 3 points. Lockpick, advanced locks. Oh, I clicked on that one. Okay. Well, I have it now. Alright. How do we do this? Master lock. Ooh! I have credits, which are worth 150, and then I have money. Okay, can we put credits into the wallet too? Yes, we can. Okay, alright. I'm not sure if in these tight corridors it wouldn't be a better idea for me to stay in this POV. Ooh, a table. Drop those and loot everything else. The little dude on the ground. Is there anybody else back here? That's one of those explodey guys. I don't want to shoot, though. Okay. Stop chasing me, dude. Okay, I do have a silencer on it, so it might be okay-ish to use this one for these guys. Okay, I do want to go ahead and move some stuff around inside my backpack because I don't want to try and loot something and then have to fiddle around or come back to it. They survived? Last time I did this, someone came running at me out of the dark. Loot it all? We'll come back to that. Okay. Anything else? Is that dripping? Okay. A welder's mask. And since we have completed this location, I'm going to go ahead and save it. A little bit of save scum. But, yes. Last time we came in here, we died. And I still don't know exactly what it was that killed me. I think I got mobbed by quite a few bad guys. And since my flashlight doesn't go that far down there, I don't know what all was down there that killed me. Vehicle repair, construction, loot it all? It's so hard to see in here. There we go. My camera's just like sitting in weird places. Okay, let's go with this POV for a little while. And let's do a little bit of sneaking. I want eyes on them before they see me. What was over here? There are probably a whole bunch of bad guys up on that platform. Okay, I see. I see 2 bad guys. No, I see like 4 or 5 bad guys. How do you just pull 1 or 2 of them? If I shoot, chances are, even with it muffled, I don't think it would be quiet. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Yes, travel? Can they follow me? Better question. If I go back in there, are they gonna be standing right there at the door? Only one way to find out. It's a little bit scummy. By a little bit, a lot scummy. But we did learn something. They don't go, like, back to their location or anything. Is this an inside cell, or are we... Are we gonna be outside again in just a second? Loot it. Okay, okay. Are my eyes adjusting, or is it just, like, really, really light outside now? I think it's really light outside. Okay. Okay. I definitely think down here you really, really have to... use the difference in the POV. Uh-oh. Oh, not you, actually. What on earth are you doing? I told you to bring out the gun. Four? Okay, neither one of you are actually the ones I was looking for. There's just a massive amount of bad guys in here. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes you were. Yes, you were one of the ones that I thought. Ow, man. Stop with the radiation. Now then, let's go back to this POV and hope it doesn't get so tight in here I can't see again. Is that all of the bad? There's a little dude down there. He's working his way up here, though. Okay. Take all of that. There we go. Concrete spark plugs. Okay, do you go outside? Yes, it does look like you go outside. Alright, alright. Makes sense. Is there anything else down here, though? Maybe more bad guys. Maybe more bad guys. So let's be very careful. Lawrence Creek Station. Really? There's another one? Grain Valley. Medical kit. I mean, my radiation is pretty bad. That might have been way overkill. Especially since it didn't heal up my entire radiation. Luggage. What we got? Rip. Those are for selling. Okay, okay. Question. Is this... If I step outside, am I gonna go outside and find a new town? Travel to Lawrence Creek. I guess there's only one way to find out since I'm already here. Let's step outside and see where it pops us out at. This might be a dangerous yet quicker way to get from town to town, which would be very cool, actually. Holy crap, we're in a different town. I really need a GPS so I know where the heck I'm at. No, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. I mean, yeah, I guess I could go ahead and take you guys out so I can search this. Supply pile. A new flashlight, camping light. I'll loot all of that. Okay, so... Wait, what did it say the name of this was? Grain Valley. Okay, okay. Elwood is where we were at, and then we came out here, so if we were going to Lawrence... Where on earth would that be? Maybe down here? Holy crap. They have got fast travel without fast travel. It's almost like, Fallout 3. If you wanted to get into certain areas, you had to go through the septic area, not septic area, but sewers. And, this is kind of that. So you could just choose not to go above ground. You could go this way. Interesting. Okay, but we are not done with this town. Not even close. But that is cool. That is very cool. I like that mechanic. You can go above ground and go explore and everything else like that, but if you're just trying to get from town to town, going through here, it gives you a little bit of loot, a lot of bad guys. Probably should not have been running. And then we're back to our town. Dude. My radiation is getting very bad, and I think if my radiation max is out, I basically die. Right? So how does one find radiation tablets? Where do we find those? Is that just like a bunker type of thing? Or is it a craftable? I am going to check the stuff down here. I really want to move my base downstairs. Running all the way upstairs is kind of... Oh! Fishing rod, dude! I keep going through this stuff in the hopes that we'll find clothing, that we'll find... Drop, 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 drop. We'll take this. It's odd that the big container does not fill you up all the way. As a matter of fact, let's, while we're down here, let's go ahead and refill all of my water. It does completely top you off, so that makes sense, but man, that should really be more than one top off. I wonder if I have enough stone now to make myself a campfire. So I don't have to use my water purification tablets, you know? I think I'm gonna bring all of my stuff down to this floor. Just because running upstairs all the way, it's very time consuming, and I would prefer not to take that much time doing all of that. So yeah, I will likely be moving all of my stuff and things back down here. I need a good place to store a whole bunch of weapons. I have a place that I'm storing a whole bunch of weapons. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I have gone through all of my pockets and everything, and I've got stuff everywhere. I need to get to where I'm constructing containers and finding the quickest way to take things back and forth to the traders, because there's no sense in just tossing it all out when I can make money off of it, and who knows what the traders may have later on that I might need. Since I don't know that much about the game, I don't want to make the assumption that I'm not going to need such and such, and then I wind up needing a lot of it later on. So, I think today we are done. We did one more trade run, we cleared out an area that I was worried about, and found out we actually have a quick way to getting from town to town. Not safe, just quick way to get from town to town. Now, we have to go back after the bandits, assuming they're still there. I will see you guys in that next episode. You have a wonderful day overnight, and you stay shiny. Bye!